these places all have delicious food, and they're at affordable price.
Okay, let's go back to street food.
Fanciest bento, dude.
Some fancy bentos. Okay, next thing would be ramen. Or maybe it'd be safer to say like chukaya, Chinese restaurants in Japan. It's Japanese, like Chinese Japanese or Japanese Chinese style. It's not Chinese, right? Because chukaya in Japan, like ramen, is actually it's Chinese dish, right? Chinese people came to Japan. Yeah.
Well, you're saying it's not Chinese. I don't think any Chinese food in any country outside of China is really Chinese.
Yeah, right.
I think they mold it to like that cultural. Because I've had Chinese food in Argentina. My first Chinese food I ever ate that I remember was in Argentina. And it's very specific. Their fried rice is very specific. It's like made to the palate of like Argentine people. And then eating Chinese food in the US, completely different.
Right.
Just thinking about it right now, American Chinese food, I feel like had way more sugar for some reason, which sugar isn't like a huge thing in Chinese food. I think Japanese food has probably more sugar.
Right.
But I feel like the Chinese food in Argentina was like more savory for some reason than like American Chinese. Because American Chinese, you know, sweet and sour pork, sweet and sour chicken, this and that. Like there's a lot of sweet stuff, right?
Right. Like we nowadays we see like ramen, like some kind of special ramen, like Jiro or whatever. Like brand name ramen is a thing now, right? It's been a thing for some time now, but even now, if you ask like regular Japanese people, let's say like machichuka, neighborhood Chinese place, Chinese joint, it's a ramen place. It's nothing special.
That's what they call it?
Machichuka. And they have fried rice.
It's
they
just
have
ramen.
Yeah, they have other dishes too. But then, if they say ramen, it's like a specialized ramen place. Let's say like Ichiran is kind of like that. Ichiran. Or like Hakatatenjin. We only have this ramen.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. And Jiro too. We only have this ramen. But, if you just say machichuka, you go to that place and whatever special, like their style, like that store's speciality ramen they have. Sometimes it's shoyu, sometimes it's shio, whatever. Right. And it's nothing really special. It's good, but it's not like, oh my God, I remember this type of ramen. And they have like
that's Hakatatenjin for me, dude. I still remember. I remember the flavor. I remember the texture of the ramen. It's thinner ramen. And I would get it like
al dente too.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Hakatatenjin is actually cheaper. That's a cheaper chain, right? That was like what, like
and they also have the waribiki,
goyaku, something like that, right?
Right. Well, I would go there for many reasons. I like the way it tastes really good. I like the noodles they had. Also, they had the waribiki like discount thing. So I would always get eat two bowls, or basically, not eat the broth, and then I'd get the kaidama,
free
like
kaidama coupon, or something like that, right?
Yeah, dude, they had me hooked. The first time I went there was, I might be wrong, but I think the first time I went there was with Brian. We were just walking around Shinjuku, and then he was like, "Oh, ramen cool," and I'm like, "Yeah, let's eat some ramen." And then I was like, "Yo." And he's like, "Oh no, get this." Dude, I went there. Okay, I must have gone with everybody to there. I know I've gone with you at least once there during the day. I went with Brian. I went with Shin-san from Yu. And he's the one that told me about the waribiki ticket. Like he's like, just get this, and then you'll just get another kaidama. You know how you're talking about certain places where you don't take girls to certain places because it's not oshare, or it's not like nice. It's like for old men and businessmen or whatever.
All the stores we mentioned so far kind of like that. Gyudonya, konbini. You don't take girls to konbini unless that's your girlfriend.
Well, konbini, you can't sit at the. Actually, you can sit now at these konbini places.
Which
that's not a place to. Right. But yeah, that was my favorite.
The first Hakatatenjin was near Yamaga, the other side of the station. Yeah, there's one Hakatatenjin.
That's the first one?
Yeah, First one I've been to.
That's the original?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hakatatenjin, the original is in Hakata, not in Tokyo.
Right.
But my first one in Tokyo was that one in Shibuya, and I didn't know what kaedama was at the time, but it says tama, right? So I was like, maybe this is tamago. They just call it kaedama.
Right.
Like the change tama. Did they boil it?
Yeah.
So I ordered like one kaetama. They gave me noodles.
Just give you more noodles. You're like, no, man, what?
It just became a omori.
Right.
But those places are cheap. Even Jiro, man, it's a little expensive now. Even back then, still that was like 900 and 700 yen for that amount of food, man. Jiro.
Yeah, it's good.
A lot of places, you know how Japanese people say when it comes to ramen's price, 1000 yen no kabe. If it's more than 1,000 yen, it better be some super famous, had like 5 Michelin stars, whatever, type ramen. Right. Other than that, people were like, ramen de 1000 yen ka. So they always say it's a 1000 yen no kabe.
Right. Yeah, I mean, when I was there, I would say like probably the standard is probably 500, like around there, 500, 600.
500. If it's 900, you would expect some kind of chashu or extra, what do you call those? Extra
garnishing.
Yeah.
Stuff.
But
Yeah.
then I'll say like machichuka, it's always like 400 something to like maybe 600 yen.
Right.
If it's old.
I think Hakatatenjin at some point was like 300. Maybe it was using the waribiki, like the discount flyer, but
usually like 400, 500, 400, 500 yen around the time.
Also that flyer. They had the little basket with the flyers, and then you take it, give it to them, and they put it back in the basket.
They don't really care, man. They don't. You pick them out on the way out and stuff. They really don't care. They really don't care.
But I mean, yeah, you don't take them home though. They're just always there in the little basket. When you walk up, you grab it, and then they just put it right in the basket after you use it.
So it's like sabi, like some ramen places.
Yeah.
Like if you don't go to those like brand name ramen places like Ichiran, Tenkaippin, what else was there? Back then, Koumen was a thing. That died quick though. Koumen, or those like brand name ramen places. Unless you don't go to those places, people hook you up, especially like regular ramen places, machichuka, like the local Chinese ramen places. They hook you up. A lot of ramen places, like the one Menya Hajime near Taiga's place. You go, is omori murio desu. Free upgrade.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody. It's a small place too.
Biggie size.
Yeah,
free biggie size.
Omori murio. That's one of my favorite Abura Soba places.
Nice.
Menya Hajime.
Talking about ramen, I like the ramen hanchahan setto. That was like ramen and the little fried rice. Yeah.
Usually people get ramen and gyoza, right? Or hanchahan.
I was the hanchan. Yeah.
Me at some point, like I stopped eating ramen too, unless because I'll go to. There's this one place called Azabu Ramen. And was it Nishi Azabu or Azabujuban? Because I used to perform there too. And before, after rehearsal, we were like, Azabu Ramen ikose. So I would go with the kids and just like everybody, 10 hip hop dudes sitting down, just eating ramen. And I was always be like, more ramen. And it's not Jiro. So to me, at that point, I was like, I'm a Jiro janai no ramen janai. It's not even
you're a ramen snob, dude.
I was like, please.
It's not good enough.
But then the thing is, ramen places, chahan, fried rice, I love that, man.
It's delicious, dude.
So I would just go and order chahan, omori. And they give you soup too. It's like still like a base broth for that ramen too. So I'm like, okay, I don't need to eat noodles. I'm okay with this big bowl of chahan, fried rice,
man. Yeah,
extra shoga too.
It's getting so hungry, dude. Yeah, the shoga, of course, dude. We forgot
gyudon.
to mention also like the benishoga at the
explain.
Well, it's like it's ginger, and you know, like if you go to a gyudon place, like a beef and rice bowl establishment, they'll have the little, you know, just give it a little flavor, a little spice, a little, you know.
And it's all you can eat too. Right.
The thing is, it's not a food. That's the problem with gaijin, shitsurena gaijin like us, like rude ass foreigners. That's it's like a little added spice for the food.
Right.
But they have it there, and there's a bunch of it, and it's delicious. It's ginger. I mean, it's red. It's got this reddish color. We'll pop an image up. But the first time I ever had it was at Yoshinoya in West LA. I think there's a Yoshinoya in Santa Monica somewhere, like Santa Monica Boulevard, if I'm not mistaken. And I'd never had benishoga before, and I was like, oh, this is great. And again, it pairs nicely with the flavor of the meat and the rice. But you're not supposed to pile it on your food. No. You're supposed to put a little bit on it, but you know, we would just destroy that little square box with the little what do you call it?
Little tongue.
Yeah.
Man,
dude, I'm so hungry.
Like kids used to do that too, man. Like college kids or like whatever, 40-year-old kids, they do that stuff. They will always be like, "Yeah, 우리 gyudonじゃなくて紅生姜丼で食うんだ." You know who said that stuff? Sweato. Hokari Sweato.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that Matsuya. Like right when you go into Sakuradori, on your right side, there's one Matsuya. We always stop at it. That, me, Sweato, One Mike, Chak, all the Kabukicho boys, man. We stop. It's like 7 in the morning too. We still drink until like 6. And like, okay, let's go to eat. Shime de Matsuya iko. Let's close it at Matsuya. Let's get gyudon. And
go, nice.
Benishoga and shichimi to make it spicy. The pepper, the red pepper. And I remember Sueto will always upgrade his miso soup to tonjiru.
Okay. That's pork broth?
Yeah, pork broth.
Yeah.
Miso soup. And he was like, yeah, tonjiru jan to ore tamenanda yo ne. I'm like, this mother 6'5", man. 6'4", 6'5". And with his little tonjiru bowl, he's like, yasareru. Shut up, man.
Yasareru. What would you translate that to in English?
It heals my soul.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. It's funny. That's something people will use. It's a term people will use in Japan for many different things. It could be a food, a drink. It could be a person. This person heals my soul. It could be basically anything. A movie.
Yeah, man. I never felt that way until I went to school later on, and because this was like after years of like life, Japan, Korea, failure after failure, and I did not know. I just turned into a bitter old man until I met my girlfriend at the time, and I was like, it really felt like not her, but the relationship itself. Made me feel like this shit heals me. Maybe I should be a better person. I should not give up and be like those getting sore old men.
What happened though? Did you ever do that?
No, she left me. Okay, next one. We're talking about noodles. I would say this goes neck and neck with gyudon. When it comes to like shomin no tabemono, food for regular people in Japan.
Right.
Udon and soba, tachigui. I think it's like 1 or 2. Like which one is number 1? Gyudon and soba udon.
Right.
Yeah. We talked about FujiSoba, right? Me when I was like. Yeah, FujiSoba.
Right.
But FujiSoba is just a chain. There are a lot of no-name or just like a local tachigui sobayas in Japan, all over Japan. So I would say maybe, and plus is udon and soba too, which means that's like the like 日本人癒される食べ物, right? I think maybe that's number one when it comes to food that heals Japanese.
Probably because noodles are they're a big part of just life.
Yeah.
And in Asia, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But when it comes to udon and soba, because many times, even though my friends hated going to FujiSoba with me after clubs and stuff, but sometimes, they would just like out of nowhere, walking down the street, like, like, he was like, FujiSoba あるよ. ちょっと行く? 寄ってく? I'm like, oh, what happened to you? Ooh, let's go. And they were like, soba de. And he's like, I wanted to have a soba.
Right.
It's like us. Sometimes, because, I mean, living in Japan, this is one other thing too. I grew up on pizza, Chinese, Mickey D's and KFC's, White Castles, mac and cheese, stuff. That's a great lyric right there.
Yeah, it rhymes.
But again, in Japan, you can't really find a great pizza place. It's still okay, but it's not New York pizza. It's not Chicago pizza. It's not American pizza, right? And Chinese
it's Japanese pizza.
Yeah. I mean, things like that. Sometimes like when I'm in Japan, like I'm like, I don't want to eat Japanese food today. This was before Amazon. Now people can order food, like whatever food from Amazon, like Korean ramen. So back then we have to go to a Korean market to get Korean, like Shin.
You mean to cook yourself at home?
To cook yourself, whatever you want to eat, you can order it on Amazon these days. But back then we didn't have any of those. But but sometimes like you're like, I want to eat some American food.
Right.
I need it. Like all this Japanese food, like it can be like the most expensive sushi, the most expensive human meat, whatever. I don't care. I need American straight up poison food, right?
Right.
I think udon or soba to Japanese people is that.
Not cup noodle?
Nah, I think it's udon or soba.
That's way healthier than some trash American comfort food.
Southern food and stuff, man. I love Southern food. But anyways.
Soul food or?
Soul food. I love it.
Yeah.
Oxtails, fried fish, greens,
okra,
cheese.
collard greens.
I love it. You know who also love
mac and cheese?
The extra cheesy mac and cheese. Man, I love that. But anyways, I think to Japanese, udon or soba is kind of like that. It hits them like right in the heart, in the soul. Yes, I did it. And maybe that and rice, of course, but Osaka people, udon, right? Tokyo people, more like soba.
I'd say Osaka people is takoyaki, dude. Straight up.
Not okonomiyaki?
No, because I think okonomiyaki is
Hiroshima?
Somewhere up. I think it's Hiroshima, actually.
Talking about Hiroshima style okonomiyaki. I never been to Hiroshima or had Hiroshima style, like legit Hiroshima style okonomiyaki. But this is one street food place in the middle of Ueno, Ichiba, the Ameoko street.
Yeah.
This was, again, when I first went to Japan, I went to Ueno alone, walking around, and there was this yatai, the street vendor. And this guy was making Hiroshima style mini okonomiyakis.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's still there. Maybe it's still there. So it's like a Mac warning. Those Mac sausage, Mac muffin size.
Yeah.
Okonomiyakis. And it's like, wow. Back then it was like 300 yen, 400 or something like that. It was pretty cheap. But then I would never forget that place, man. Because it was my first time in Japan. And Ueno too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right.
So that...
I think I had
all these
okonomiyaki in Hiroshima.
Oh, you went to Hiroshima?
Because I went to visit.
Right? Yeah. Hiroshima style has like has the kiji, the what do you call it? What's kiji? It's like a tortilla, and the egg and they put noodles too, right? Yakisoba looking noodles.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a pancake. If you called it a tortilla, you'd probably get slapped. There's more of like a Japanese pancake.
Japanese tortilla.
Oh no, you get killed.
Sometimes they make it to they tortilla rise it, right? Tokyo style is like the Osaka and Tokyo style. You mix it, it becomes a batter, right? Then you put the whole thing.
Right.
But Hiroshima, they put one by one on top of the kiji. One of the girls I used to date, she's from Hiroshima, and she was like, "This is how you do it." I'm like, "作ってくれる?" I'm like, "Yeah, めんどくさいからダメ." I'm like, "Okay then."
Oh. Wow.
Other street food I really liked was kushiyaki. Like Ueno, they have it like yakitori, kushi. They sell on the street because it's a marketplace. You just buy like one for like 100 yen or 200 yen and just eat.
Those are nice because you can again, that's like what we were talking about. You said that you own a konbini and you can smell the food, the oden and whatever. The yakitori places, the little like stands, they just waft that the neighborhood like like once they're cooking
everybody
that.
Crazy, huh?
And you walk by, you're just like, okay, yeah, let me get. It's like you can't just smell that and keep going. Like you're like, okay, let me get at least one.
That's the senyaku. That's the senyaku of Yamaga too. Every yakitori place, when they grill yakitori, they open the window, all the smoke,
they fan it
to the street.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and people is like,
and then they get you because like all the businessmen they do it at the right time.
Yep,
the sun's going down. People are coming back. They're walking. They're kind of tired, kind of hungry. Yeah, you smell that. You're like, okay, let me get one. Before you know it,
it's never
for
one.
Some namabiru, like okay, kampai. Before you know it, you're there for like 2 hours talking to people, getting trashed, dude.
People buying each other drinks and stuff. But Oni-san yoku nomu na. Ja, shochu ippon.
Yeah.
Ippon?
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna share this with me. I'm like, daijoubu desu. But odenya is kind of like that. Like street oden yatais. Kichijoji used to have that stuff.
I never had a yatai oden.
It's the same thing though. It's just yatai.
Right.
Same as konbini oden. Problem is like it's only like osang nomi.
Right.
Only osang. You go there. Problem is you sit down and you have to talk to these osangs too.
Yeah, I always liked it. I always enjoyed that.
And sometimes you don't want to talk to them. It's either beer or Nihonshu too. There's no shochu.
Right.
Maybe the yatai I went, they didn't have shochu. Maybe that's it. But I always got somehow they always get the Nihonshu with the glass cup with the, what do you call those? Like the wooden cup.
Oh, like the coaster?
Yeah, it's like a little mini box, wooden box, and they put the cup inside. And when
if there's any overflow, it goes into the box. You can drink it from the box.
That's kind of like a sabisu, right? That's a service. That's like omake to them. So it's like
I forgot about that.
You take out the cup, then you drink out of that little box first. Then it's like then Taisho will make it like suji or whatever, right?
Right.
And
Deba.
Deba, and just start eating. And osang next to you is like, Oni-san, 今日調子どうなんだ? I'm like, man, it's 2 a.m. What do you mean my choshi is like, how is my condition and everything? I'm like, I'm already
How
drunk.
are you feeling right now? And you're like, I'm feeling pretty inebriated right about
Probably
now.
that dude just woke up and he's just like,
He's having breakfast. He's having alcoholic breakfast.
That street food, I remember that. And what kind of depends on where you at too. If it was Shibuya or Roppongi, jerk chicken, Jaku chicken.
I've never had jerk chicken
they
in
had
Japan.
jerk chicken. Like clubs too. Inside of clubs, they had like vendors, jerk chicken vendors.
That must have been a hip hop club specific.
Because to them somehow it's like Jaku chicken, kokujin, okay, Jaku chicken. Funny thing is,
I also feel like the hip hop and like dance hall kind of they kind of they kind of mix in.
Yeah. Not 100%.
I'm not saying normally, but
kinda, yeah.
It's a little bit, yeah. There's an overlap there for sure.
So, like every time, sometimes, like the more Chiho you go outside of Tokyo, it's more of a like what do you call those? Like a community feeling type club events. So
right.
They're more, I guess, more open to having like vendors inside of the club.
I see.
So they would have like like 100 jerk chickens already packed, and they will sell those.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're good because Japanese people, again, same thing, man. They like something, they import it, reverse engineer that stuff, fix every corner, localize it, rebuild it, then it becomes Japanese food, right? Just like tonkatsu. Jerk chicken, good, man. Good. And I grew up in New York. I know jerk chicken.
Right. Yeah. Right.
It's good, man. Japanese jerk chicken is good. And one other thing.
Yeah, no, they don't half-ass anything in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, if they like
they really
it.
Don't.
If they like it.
Yeah.
Look at curry, man. Kare. Same thing, man.
Yeah.
There's curry and there's kare now, right?
Dude, look at dance hall. How many times is the dance hall queen of like world competition has been a Japanese girl? So many times. There was that one girl. What was her name? Kyoko? Not Kyoko. Keiko? I don't know. Yoko? There was some girl that was like dance hall queen consecutively like 4 years in a row in like the early 2000s.
Not surprised, man. Not surprised.
Yeah.
One other kebab.
Right.
Kebab street food.
Those are good.
That's like
the
pinnacle of
those
Japanese
are really
street food to me.
Those kebabs after like a long night of like drinking and getting ruckus.
Yes,
and then man, yes, yeah. Those roppongi kebabs are good.
Yeah. To me,
I gotta say, roppongi is like a hellhole. It's like the worst, but it's just fun things there. But like, if you want to see people on their worst behavior in Tokyo, just go to roppongi.
Not anymore.
That's where it's at. Well, now it's Shibuya. Yeah. It's such a sad thing to see what Shibuya turned into, and it is 100% the fault of foreigners. 100%. 120. And like, obviously the Japanese, like they did in Roppongi, they see the foreigners making a mess out of everything and being just straight up animals. And they're like, well, hey, whatever. We'll do the same.
Or they just go there, they just join because they want to be like, okay, for one day, I want to just be like, because next day they wake up, they're going to wake up at their own houses.
Right.
Just not like, these, sometimes on the street, but a lot of times.
Right. Depending on how
they got
many
a place to go back
down.
to, right? They got a home to go back to. But yeah, kebab, to me, Akihabara kebab is the best.
I remember you were saying.
Yeah, when Japanese people think of otaku food, Akihabara, kebab, Napolitan. Yeah, a lot of good Napolitan.
That's an otaku thing.
Yeah.
I could see
places
that.
in Akihabara. Yeah. And what else? Katsudon.
That's Akihabara too?
Yeah. No, otaku
food.
That's
everything, man.
Otaku food.
What, that's an otaku food?
I don't know why, but they say it's otaku food. And kare too. I would have guessed. Everybody loves kare though.
Dude, that was probably my go-to. Like no udon, no gyudon, no. It was curry. Was probably what I ate the most if I wasn't eating konbini food.
Let's talk about like teishokuya and chain ten then. Talk about like otoya, katsuya, nakao.
Oh, dude, it's for me. It's simple.
Remember Gyoza no Osho? The gyoza place.
I mean, I don't know if I remember that.
Like the
Osho. I gotta say the chain ten, any like the chain stores, restaurants. I would have to say the only one I frequented was Kokoichi. And we have a Kokoichi out here in LA.
Which was really weird, man.
And dude, I'm so happy about that. And like we had official Cringe Musume meetings at Kokoichi. Just an excuse to have that Kokoichi
spicy
curry.
Yeah. Jukara.
Yeah. Man, no, that was my thing.
When I returned here, like 10 years ago, I was surprised. Like Kokoichi, they're like, oh, there's Kokoichi in LA. And I would guess like, okay, maybe in West LA or down in Torrance.
Torrance?
No, it's in the middle of K-Town somehow.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Ideal.
Right down the street. Yeah.
They did it. They did it for us, dude. That's how it happened. They're like, these guys need the curry. We're gonna make it easy for them.
Like one of the favorite Gogo Kare, the gorilla
that's
curry.
the other curry spot.
Man, that place, I went there with you for the first time. That was Akihabara too. After you got
Akihabara one,
What do you call that? The drawing computer, Cintiq.
Oh, the Cintiq, yeah.
We got the Cintiq and went outside, and you're like, oh, there's one Gogo Kare here. So went inside.
Man.
Gogo Kare is coming to Gardena soon.
Yo, we gotta go.
Tokyo
we gotta
Central.
go, and I hope they got the same menu. Well, I mean, it's different now.
But but the basic ones, probably they have it. The katsu. But you don't eat katsu or like those wieners.
Yeah. I remember it had a name. What was it called? The General, or like something like that. The
like
Colonel,
that.
the General. It had like some kind of military name, and it was usually it comes in a round plate. This was an oval shaped like tray,
Like some.
and then it was like a pile of rice.
some Baroque era looking super like silver plate, right?
It had the chicken katsu or otonkatsu, and then it had the sauce, and then it had wieners on
I got
top.
the double katsu.
Yo,
Yeah.
dude, that was really good. When you and the thing is, most people didn't order that. Like we should say this, that a lot of restaurants in Japan, including fast food places like McDonald's, they have things on the menu that they have them there more like just because it's funny or fun or it's kind of like a novelty. But most people don't eat it, and I would go for those. And I was told, that's because you're gaijin. Like normal people don't eat that stuff. The gogo kare, like general or whatever, captain or whatever it was called, was one of those.
Yeah, first time I went there with you, was like, okay, that one, that's what we get.
Oh, it's delicious. But then the other thing is, whenever I went to gogo kare, you're so full when you leave. If you get that one, if you get normal stuff, no. But if you get that one, you got to walk it off. You got to walk for like an hour.
But to me, like walking in Japan, like I walked everywhere. So to me, I was like okay with those things. Ever been to Otoya? Otoya is a
I don't think I have.
Is a teishokuya. It's not a one bowl place. It's more like a rice,
A set, right.
and with soup.
Yeah.
Otoya was pretty reasonable. It was okay price.
Is it like
Restaurant.
a white billboard with blue?
No, blue with white text.
Yeah.
Maybe opposite. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's
But
white with blue text.
It's just like
I don't know. I might be
Otoya.
wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Otoya.
I've never been to one.
That place
I
is
don't
pretty
think-
okay. It's like 10 something, 1000 yen chotto, or maybe a little less, depends on the menu. But
Right.
And plus that place, miso shiru and rice, all you can eat.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
That
We should,
one-
I guess, impress the fact that all these things we're talking about are like
pretty cheap.
budget gaijin
Budget
friendly.
gaijin.
Like, if you're there and like you're trying to travel around Japan and see a lot of things, and you're spending money on the hotel and all this other stuff.
It's
These places all have delicious food,
pretty
and they're
okay
at affordable price.
Affordable.
You don't want to make it a habit
affordable
to
now.
eat
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
What's that?
It's even
sorry.
affordable now because
right,
yen is
right.
cheaper, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
You don't want to make a habit to just eat that stuff only, because it will wreck you eventually. It does seem a lot healthier than like the chain like junk food stuff we have here, but like a lot of these things are still junk food category.
times healthier
Yeah.
than here. But still,
Yeah.
like Japanese people, this is what regular Japanese people eat usually, or at home.
Like a quick lunch break, or
And-
like when you're on the go.
It's not like, especially like when it comes to this, the biggest misconception about sushi and ramen. Oh yeah, I'm in Japan. Like, Japanese people barely eat sushi.
Yeah, it's true.
Or like ramen, like if you're a fat ass, you eat it every day.
Well, they usually say like, your friends, when they're like, chotto futotta, mo ramen wa yameyou kana.
Yameo, yeah.
They always say that. It's always like, I gained a little weight.
ちょっとジロー行き過ぎた. Yeah.
Yeah. Two things I want to say about Japan culturally, right? That are associated with ramen. One, people will comment on your weight. For sure.
100%.
And I don't know if that's an Asian thing across the board. I don't know if it's like that in Korea and China, whatever.
Kind of.
Okay. they'll definitely comment on your weight. ちょっと太ってんじゃない? Straight up, they'll let you know. And then the response to that, I would say like 90% of the time is, ちょっとラーメン食いすぎかな? Maybe I should stop eating so much ramen, maybe once a week or something like that. Those things go hand in hand. I've heard it a million times from a million different people.
I would say like people eat ramen like once, maybe 多かったら once a week, maximum once a week. Like if you eat more than that, you know, it's gonna really destroy your health. People think like Japanese food all healthy. Ramen is a
it's not a healthy food.
MSG and salt and man. People
and fat.
Yeah, it's fat. And yeah, man, it will destroy you if you eat that, especially if you eat Jiro like every day. I would say like Japanese people eat like ramen like once or twice a month, maybe 3, 4, once a week maximum. More than that, they're like, it's people will like call you fat.
And if they're drinking a lot, that's the excuse.
Yeah. Look at Naoki.
It's the ramen. It's like just let's do ramen, and then you'll have like the ones who are like my wife told me I need to lose some weight or whatever, and then they're thinking, and in their mind it's just ramen after drinking. They just want that, but then they're like,
like they're like, like it's my wife this, wife that, your mama this, your mama that. You drink and that lock just disappears, and only Naoki is kind of like that though. He's like, shinya ramen.
I get it.
Like, you have like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning.
You got the ramen shakes, dude. I need it.
Jiro go to Jiro. And this is like after heavy drinking and heavy eating too. The Jiro kunこれから. They go in.
He's like, sure, why not? I'm already wrecked. Let's just go. Let's go.
I can't even finish that stuff, but still, it's the desire. It's like, and I don't care what my wife says because I'm drunk. I do whatever
my wife says.
I'm gonna live my life how I want it.
Being a bad boy, eating that ramen at night, dude.
And I'm like, okay, man.
That's funny.
Cool. But yeah, man, talking about like these all the restaurants, washoku chain ten, like Japanese style like chain restaurants like Otoya, Katsuya. What else was there? Yayoi-ken. It's
I
like
didn't go to
I didn't like it that much. To me, Otoya was the best. Stamina Don, you know those places.
Oh right.
Stadon. And
what is that? That's does that have garlic in it?
Yeah, it's the garlic. Sometimes
anything garlic is stamina.
Yeah, stamina don.
Yeah.
To me, it just tastes like Korean food, man.
Right.
I love
all the Korean food is like stamina food.
Yeah, stamina don. They have stamina curry don, kare, some plates, something like that. It's like Yoshinoya style beef with garlic and curry, and maybe they put moyashi on top, something like that. And all the
that sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds great to us, but the girl I was with was like, kore kuno. I'm like, yeah.
It's like some weird deviant mixture of foods.
Yeah, Sasuke otokoなんだよね. I'm like, okay. You're a guy, so I'm like, yeah.
You're a guy, so you could just eat weird mixes of stuff that don't make sense to me.
So that's some Japanese stuff. But those are Japanese restaurants, right? Now we have to talk about like American restaurants, chain things.
Yeah, we need to mention those for sure.
I mean, we just mentioned about curry too. Curry is kind of in between, but
but Japanese curry is its own category because it's sweeter, it has a different consistency, it's thicker.
And it's many different styles too. What about remember Jonasan? Family restaurant.
Yeah.
Jonasan was there. And
did you eat at family restaurants? Is that like often?
Like the most I went to was Saizeria.
Yeah.
Because Saizeria is cheap and it's okay, and it's yoshoku, like wannabe Italian/American food there.
Right.
So we always went there. Me and Tiger and the boys after clubs, we always went there. Like 10 of us went there. They got like doria. It's cheap too, and you can get a steak the size of my fist for like 500 yen, something like that. That one.
You get the hamburger steak. Is that what you would
Of course,
get?
man. That one too.
Yeah,
that one too.
yeah.
They have
Hamburg
their
steak.
steak, and they have Hamburg steak.
Right.
Cheese hamburger steaky, something like that.
Right.
That one and
Yeah.
Royal Host.
Royal Host. Right.
I didn't
Yeah,
like it
man.
that
You know
much.
what? Those family restaurants. The only thing I think of is meetings, manga meetings.
Right.
Because
A lot
family
of
restaurants are
meetings,
open 24 hours.
A lot of
of
meetings.
people are studying. A lot of people are having meetings. I had meetings with editors there, and that's my memory. I can't.
They even
now that I
serve
think about it,
alcohol,
we
too.
talked about what's that?
They even serve alcohol too. They have
Right.
either have beer or wine.
They got that juice bar, the juice bar.
Juice bar, drink bar.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why they do
Man.
meetings there all the time, because it's cheap for like all
Yeah.
of these famiresu, family restaurants in Japan. Not TGI Fridays, but Japanese ones. If you pay what was it like 250 yen, 250?
yeah. It was something. It was basically like
it's all you can
nothing.
drink, and you can just
Right.
sit there for like 2 hours, have a meeting and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, or longer. I've had meetings there like where it went for like 6 hours.
But then you kind of have
And
to feel
I
bad.
dude, I knew all the flavors of juice. That carrot juice, apple juice, lemonade, cranberry. Like I tried all of them, dude. Like
everything. Man.
it's just teas, all the teas, coffee. Yeah,
Oh, then
yeah. To
there's,
me, family restaurant means meeting. That's what that means.
That too. Me,
Yeah.
after club, or if it's Saize, like after club, like eat food. Last time I've been to Japan, like I went to Saize. I always go to Saize. And Gusto, remember Gusto? Gusto.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
never liked it. I like the just the bar version, not the Famiresu version. Because there's Gusto and there's Gusto S. I don't know what that S
Right.
stands for. Maybe Sabisu, speed or something.
Super.
Like that. Super Gusto. That one.
right.
They had Denny's too. Denny's kind of little expensive-er than other places,
Right.
but I've been there I only been there like 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
during 6-7 years, man. Royal Roast. Yo, the one I've been to when I went to Japan last time, Ikinari Steaki. It didn't exist when
No
we
idea
were
what
there.
that is.
Yeah, it's a steak place.
That's the name of the place.
Yeah, Ikinari Steaki.
Ikinari Steaky.
It became a big hit after we left Japan. It's a steak.
Uh-huh.
They give you you choose like how many grams of a steak.
Why is it called all of a sudden steak?
Ikinari Steaki.
Why?
And it became
Why
a
is it
big
called
hit.
that?
And of course, they're like mad copycats. Ikinari Steaki. Something steaky. Super steaky. Something like that. But yeah,
Right.
those places were, I mean, it didn't exist when I was there. But last time I went to, I think that even that Ikinari Steaki boom died out too. But if it still exists, it's still a good, okay, like price range. 1,500 yen.
Right.
Not if you want to get a big like American style steak, maybe 2,000 yen or something like that. Ikinari Steaki. That's what I remember. That's what they say. Like all these family restaurants in Japan, American or Italian style family restaurants in Japan. Japanese people say "kospa saiko." It's cost
Kospa?
efficient. Cost efficient. I don't know why they say kospa. Cost.
What's the pa? Percentage.
Percentage. I don't know. Kospa.
Right.
Kospa saiko. That's what they say. Cost efficient.
Right.
Maybe it sounds like kospa maybe to them.
Yeah.
So again, same thing.
I think all the other types of foods we talked about, the other types of restaurants, I always thought they were tastier and more enjoyable than famiresu food. I don't know why that is, but yeah, we got to talk about the American ones. We got to talk about McDonald's Japan, dude.
Nah. Yeah, to me, like Japanese people, gyudon, udon soba, tachigoi udon soba. Then me as a gaijin, I think Mickey D's up here too.
In Japan?
Yeah, in Japan, I ate so many burgers there. Like because at the time there was like 100 yen mac chicken, mac chicken and cheeseburger, like the old school like perai cheeseburger.
Yeah, just regular with the little pickles and the ketchup. Right.
They were both 100 yen. So me and Kimi will stop by like the one in front of the Kichijoji station. That was our first stop, actually.
Right.
Stop by McDonald's, and get like we had like
maniacs, dude.
Yeah, 200 yen plus tax, so it's like what 214 yen.
Right.
214 yen, and we'll get like 2 burgers and just eat. Start walking. Stop by every kombini, to get like strong zeros and stuff. Like,
yeah, dude. No, I did the opposite. I didn't eat McDonald's in Japan until probably a year before I left, and I was there 4 years. Because I was like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be in Japan eating this American trash. But at a certain point, I was like kind of fiending for like something like It took me some years.
Yeah.
And I discovered that there were things on the menu that like we don't have here in the US. And besides like they have shrimp burger, they have different types of fish sandwiches. They got the black bun, like the ikasumi, like the squid ink bun, whatever, and they have seasonal stuff.
Tsukimi burger.
And then you got the teriyaki burger, like you got all that, different things.
Right.
But there was one discovery I made, and it was like game over.
What was it?
And it was you have your breakfast muffin, breakfast sandwiches, whatever. They had the mega muffin. The mega muffin, dude. And the mega muffin was, it had egg, and then it had like a couple patties. It also had ham. And I'm not sure if you could get it with bacon too. But it was, and it had cheese. It was stacked high. And I was like, what? I'm like, you don't have that in the US. It was crazy. It was like obscene. And I was down for it. And then I told my editor, I was like, yo, man, like the mega muffin, right? And he was like, he looked at me like, the look of disgust on this man's face.
Only gaijins get that shit.
Yeah, dude. He looked at me and he's like, you piece of garbage, you
American
trash human being from the West.
Yeah.
Like,
even Big Macs, they do like 2x2, 3x3s and stuff. It's like a kind of like an evento, some kind of like a seasonal event type stuff.
And that's what he explained to me, though. He said they do it out of the novelty of it, but he's like, people don't get that. They see it on the menu, they talk about it, and it becomes like a wadai in the news, like, oh, they did it.
Now they say viral. It goes viral, right?
Right. But he said people don't buy this stuff. They don't eat this stuff. Right. I was like, yo, I love them. Yeah. They're great. I mean, obviously they're not great for you, but like you said you ate tons of burgers at McDonald's in Japan, your time in Japan. I didn't eat those many burgers. Those mega muffins, dude. You get them in the morning. I would come back from wherever, Roppongi, Shinjuku, whatever. And then before getting home, I would stop by McDonald's. I would make sure like I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this. Dude.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mickey D's, man. Traditional American cuisine.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Traditional American cuisine, man.
just destroying the world, a country at a time, dude. With their
always. What about sushi?
Sushi. The 4 years I lived there, I ate it a few times, and most of the time, I would go with friends who knew. So I've been to some places that were really good. Now, am I an expert? Absolutely not. I can tell when I eat some sushi that's not right, but I'm not an expert. But I've gotten to some of the places where there's no menu, like you just kind of get stuff and then you deal with the bill later. Like those are like the nicer ones where it's just like, no, we're so nice, we're not even going to tell you how much we're charging you.
I mean, that's how Japanese people know it's an expensive place. That's kind of a tradition, right?
Right. But I've also been to kaiten sushi, like the rotating,
Always.
And there's one in Ikebukuro. Somewhere off the station. I wasn't organized. Like, I never looked at maps. I would walk around. I'm like, was it here? Whatever. I knew how to find it, but I couldn't tell you where. I knew it was like a couple minutes off the station. That place was great. Good price too, which is always, that always was a factor in the decision. But I want to talk about, do you have any sushi specific things you want to say about sushi in Japan?
Like to me, it was always kaiten sushi. If I had to go out to get sushi with my girlfriend at the time, whatever, right?
Right.
Or it's market sushi. Market sushi, or those sushi places in front of stations at the inside of the Shotengai, the market street. They have chiyoda sushi. No, nothing.
Right.
It's just like the store is in front of the store is a little fridge with sushi, already made sushi. And
I've never gotten store sushi. Actually,
no, it's just a sushi place that has sushi. You just can't eat them there. You just buy them and take them home. It's like a to-go sushi place. And of course, like market sushi and chiyoda sushi, what I remember is, I think it was around like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. It gets cheaper because they can't. They can't push it to sell it next morning.
Same thing with bentos.
Yeah, bentos too. Yeah. So 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, they slap
put the little sticker on it,
20% off, and as time goes by, 50% off. Then motherfuckers like me, man, I'm just like,
I would always go in like late.
But then some like the nicer ones, people just as soon as
you got to know the
slap
time.
a sticker, then So you kind of have to be there early, but then you can't just be like, yo, I'm waiting for the discount, right? So I'm just like walking around, just orbiting around the like the sushi place, and you see other people like me too.
Oh yeah,
just like
and then when you see the guy, the guy coming out with the roll of stickers.
And we kind of like, the it's like you say, like the shark, like getting closer and closer.
Right. Oh yeah, no, I've been there many times, dude.
I mean, that's bentos and other I guess like Japanese style deli food, like katsu, kind of like that too.
Yeah,
like minchi katsu, whatever katsu it is. But sushi, I always got chiyoda sushi or those cheap market sushis. One other place me and my girlfriend at the time used to go was this place called Kappa Sushi. It's a kaiten sushi.
Okay.
This was in the middle of Harajuku.
Okay.
The main
was it like oshare?
No, it's just a chain ten sushi.
Okay.
But the problem is, this chiyoda, the kappa sushi, one sara, one dish, 100 yen, everything.
Oh, nice. So, one dish is two pieces?
Yeah, ikan is 2 pieces, right? So every time we went there, and like I was young too. My girlfriend was still in college, so we're always like, let's go to Harajuku kappa sushi. Go there. Kihon 1 hour wait.
Oh wow!
Always a wait. You're gonna wait for an hour minimum.
Right.
But then at the time I was young, girlfriend, doing good, so it was just wait for an hour. Then we sit down, and it's worth it because every sushi is 100 yen.
Yeah. Man, that's perfect.
And I remember they had tonkatsu sushi.
Really?
Rice, tonkatsu on top, a piece of tonkatsu on top, and is wrapped with this little nori belt, seaweed belt, and little mayo on top. And I would always pick those. And my girlfriend's like, "What the? This is a Japanese sushi place. I mean, it's a Japanese person who made this."
Yeah, no. That's for deviant weirdos, dude. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I remember they had what else they had? Hamburger sushi, winner sushi. They had some bullshit sushi too.
What?
And I would always try it. That. She would get like heated. Of like, Nihon de, this is not. We don't consider this sushi. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just eat it.
She wanted to slap you at that point, dude.
I guess why she's an ex.
You ate too many of those wiener sushis, dude.
Yo, but that place also miso shiru. You order once, it's okawari murio.
Nice.
It's all you can eat.
They want you to eat. They want you having the miso soup, so you don't eat less sushi.
Ordering a Coke here, yeah.
And
talking about Coke, man, I'll get like, 飲み物はどうします? Right? When you want to drink, I'll get like Diet Coke. Or they don't have Diet Coke. They have Coca-Cola Light.
Right.
Coca-Cola Light,
Yeah.
right? I'll get like a Coke. And she will be like, oh my god. 日本では寿司はお茶と一緒に
Right.
You eat
right.
sushi with tea.
Tea, right.
Which I always hated because when I first went to Japan, again, same day I went to Matsuya.
Right.
That night, you know those stations, and sometimes like there's a sushi place attached to the station. There's the first floor.
Yeah.
The first floor is
yeah.
a sushi joint, then you go upstairs, then it's the station. Nishikawa is kind of like that. So my first kaiten sushi was inside, like attached to that station, Nishikawa station.
Right. Yeah.
And I went there, and this was my first time in Japan too. They had these like faucets for tea.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
And you get a cup and just you push the thing and tea comes out, right? To me, that shit blew my mind. Like, then I looked around, like everybody's, and it's hot tea too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And to me, like eating like drinking hot drinks while eating, to me, that's not my thing. But in Japan, it's pretty normal, right? Drinking hot tea. Like, even like McDonald's, they have like green tea.
Right.
Uchade.
Yeah.
Or like orange juice or something like that.
Like an orange juice too, yeah.
So I guess to us, it's like, eating Big Mac with green tea. Ugh. But from them, us drinking Coca-Cola and eating sushi, they're like, oh, what a guy.
How dare you, dude? How dare you? Have some class, dude. Segueing from this sushi you're talking about with wieners and like pork meat and whatever, dude. One of my first sushi experiences, it wasn't my first. My first was in Chicago when I ate the spoonful of wasabi and for $5. But it was when I worked at the karaoke on Sawtell in West LA, and they opened that sushi mac. Dude.
Sushi mac.
That sushi mac, I didn't know what it was. My Japanese friends were all like, sushi mac, sushi mac. They're all laughing and stuff. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, okay, let's go. And I went with my girlfriend at the time that I worked with at the karaoke. And dude, that's ridiculous. So much spicy mayonnaise on everything. Everything fried. Yeah. Like it's a spectacle. Like people, stack the dishes. I mean, it's like America Muke, I'm guessing. I don't think there's probably any sushi macs in Japan.
Who knows, man?
Right?
Or gaijins there.
Yeah, man, it's obscene. It's not your typical like sushi restaurant experience.
I mean,
they got some loud music on. They had some like Ace of Base playing and and then and people were stacking plates, and quite frankly, I enjoyed eating it. I liked it, and I didn't know what sushi was by then. I thought this was awesome. I thought this was sushi. My girlfriend was like, this is not. She didn't say anything. She was really nice. She's like, enjoy, Felipe, whatever. And she ate there. Now I realize, like that was. But people would stack the plates, and it was nothing but Americans in there. Japanese people did not go to sushi mak. Really.
I mean, people used to.
And it was like
that stuff. Yeah. I mean, I heard a lot of Japanese people when they first come to LA, they look at our sushi.
Right, and they're like, "Yo, what?
What is this?" Some people they get mad. Some people they laugh. Some people they just like, oh, they didn't know what to say.
Shocked.
They're like, oh.
Well, this sushi mac, so much mayonnaise on everything, dude. Bro, there's no mayonnaise in sushi. Doesn't involve that I know of. None of the sushi.
No. There's authentic sushi that has mayo on top. Tonkatsu sushi.
Exactly. Not authentic at all. But this stuff, we got to throw some photos up of this sushi mac stuff, just so people have an idea. I don't know how many people know about this place, but that one, it closed, the one on Sawtell, like decades ago. But yo,
it's California rolls.
It's California rolls, but then they had like this deep fried cheese, spicy mayonnaise. Like that's not sushi at that point. That's grotesque. But yeah, it was funny.
I'm like, it sounds good, man.
You know who I saw at Sushimaku when I went?
Who?
Jimmy. I went there once with my girlfriend at the time, and Jimmy was sitting there and he had a stack of plates and he's just like, oh, what's up?
Wait, he got caught?
Yeah, dude.
Damn, man.
It's okay. Jimmy, technically, he's American. He's Japanese American.
He's fake Japanese at that point.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Jimmy? Shout out to the Shimohara bros. What's up, Brian?
But yeah. Oh, you were stacking plates?
Oh yeah, he was stacking plates. He was stacking plates, and he looked at me, and he was like, He was like, "Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm
right
doing
place." Oh, I went to an expensive sushi place once because his friend, which is my friend too, like Jang and Jang, because Jang, she was working one of those like high, like no price sushi places.
Oh, nice, nice.
Like, I think it wasn't even in Shibuya or Shinjuku. I think it was the station. Not Ichigaya, Yotsuya.
Okay. What line is that? Do you remember?
Maybe Chuo-sen or Sobu-sen.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Like
Shobu-sen, dude. Like, let's go to Shobu. I'll take you to Shobu-sen, dude.
Sobu. One of those sens.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Like, when's the last time you heard me like, oh, I'm in Yotsuya right now? Never, right?
Yeah, never.
Like
Zero.
I went there because like maybe I was in Korea to work and came back to Japan, and Chang and Chang, she was like, なんかごちそうするから come to my バイト先 come to my the sushi place I'm working at, I'll buy you some sushi, right, as a welcome back gift. And I was like, oh, okay. And they're both cute too, so I'm like, yeah, extra okay, ikimasu.
Extra okay.
Went to Yotsuya, walk in, and just like Shotano sushi, it's a traditional style, like light brown sushi bar and sushi chef with the white uniform with the sushi sushi, what do you call those, sushi caps, whatever the stuff they wear, and it's all like irashaimase, but it wasn't like super, like, you know how you go to the stores like Yamaga, you walk in, people scream, right? Irashaimase. It wasn't even like that. But it's like irashaimase, but kind of like super chill. So immediately I knew this was gonna be some expensive ass. Sat down, just three of us, and the waitress was like, John, like, you brought your friends. Okay, here's like some service, and I looked at the menu. Last thing I saw was namabiru was 800 yen, was 800 yen. This was the time when namabiru, like the stores we went, it was like two or three. If you go to a little bit expensive place, maybe 400 or 500 yen. Right. But it was 800 yen for not even a jockey.
It's the small glass, the oshare.
Yeah, oshare small glass, And I remember,
damn, dude,
really seeing that price and just babysitting that namabiru.
Right. You
just sipping, like whiskey style, just sipping it, right?
Yeah.
And the sushi man came and he was like, like you brought your friend, or like, where? And they're like, he's from the States. And he's like, where are you from? And I'm from I'm from Los Angeles. I always felt weird saying I'm from Los Angeles, but you know, I live in Los Angeles. So I'll just say I'm from Los Angeles. And it's like, Rosu. Because Japanese people, when they say Los Angeles, they just say Rosu.
Rosu beef.
Rosu kara kimashita. And they're like, okay. Do you have any allergies or whatever? I'm like, I can eat anything. But inside of my head, I'm just, don't give me any like weird stuff.
Weird, that's exactly what.
Yeah. But then he's like, just like the movies, just hey, and you're supposed to eat it right away, right? You're not supposed to, I mean, this was like before the time we used, like, now we take pictures and everything, but this was before any of that stuff. It's rude. Used to be considered rude to do that in front of like sushi people, right? And
dude, I'd never take photos of my food.
I do.
Ever.
I do now. but my first one, I remember this. Otoro.
Ooh, nice.
They said you have to eat the nicest one first. Otherwise, you're not gonna appreciate it as much as like when you're full.
Gotcha. Yeah. Right.
And
Right.
I think well, I was like, whatever. It's like at that point, I'm like, I don't know like taste or anything because I'm so like nervous. Like, how much is this going to be? And she said she's gonna pay everything. Probably she get like discount or whatever because she work at it. But still, at the same time, I don't want her to pay everything.
Right.
Because this is gonna be at least $100 each, or maybe more. Because I remember this other dude across the bar, like this osangs, they look rich too, like nice suits. But because sometimes you can tell just by looking at the suits, right? Nice suit and like the
suits, $100 bills falling out of their pockets constantly while they're eating.
Oh,
gold chains,
gold teeth, gold, platinum teeth, everything. This other sushi man from the kitchen, he brought out a live iseebi.
Oh damn, dude!
It's not a lobster, but what do you call those? Crawfish, something like that.
Okay,
it's huge too.
Right.
And he's like, これで大丈夫ですか? And like the lobster is like, let me go, whatever. But he's like holding into it, and the Japanese dude like, he's like, okay, so did it, and right at the spot, man.
Right.
Took out his sushi knife. Became a sashimi. Yeah.
Right.
Imagine how much that would cost, right? So looking at those things, and they had like. They kept like a bottle of like super, super expensive sakes.
Right.
And I'm here like worry about like $300 or $400.
Well, wait, she said, hey, I'll hook you up. And then you brought people with?
No, like it was her and her friend. Like they're both my friends, right? And they're like, Daku kita kara sushi kochi sou suru. Because you're
so she wasn't working
Japan.
that day. She went with you.
Yeah.
It was their day off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was
My
like,
bad.
okay, like I'll buy you sushi, but then I can't pay, everything, right? But then she's like, daijoubu, I'll get a discount. Okay, fine. And she did pay, and I felt bad. But then, this was like what? We met at like 5 or 6, and everything ended by like what, 7 or 8. So I would naturally think, okay, what's after this? Maybe I'll, take him to a bar or whatever.
Oh, right.
Right. And these girls are pretty too. So I was like, okay, maybe,
right.
Maybe at least one of them has to like me or something like that inside of my head.
Right.
And after that, I walked, and it's close to from the station too. So walking towards the station where, walking back to where all the bars and izakaya is at.
Right.
I was like, okay, where are we going now? Like, 次どうする? And they're both like, お腹いっぱい、今日楽しかった。なんかまたね、and just left home.
Damn, dude.
And I'm still there. Yotsuya.
Right.
First time too. I don't know Yotsuya. So I called him. I'm like, what you doing, man? I'm in Yotsuya. Come by. And he came, went to some kind of watami or whatever, drink till morning.
Dude, I got this, son. Boom. Did you see this?
What is it? Oh,
It's a Robbie Reyes Hot Wheels, dude. Oh. Hot Wheels, son. What?
Where'd you get it?
Actually, Ciro got it for me at Target.
Okay.
But dude, that's legit, dude. Having the Hot Wheels.
Is it a Target exclusive?
No, I don't think so. It's a Hot Wheels pop culture, dude. Yo, pop culture.
Robbie Reyes, dude. Part of pop culture. I'm very happy about that. But then I got this in the mail today, dude. Boom. Oh,
some Naruto,
the cover you did.
Yeah, these are like
covers you did,
variant covers. I did. There's other 2, but I have these 2. These are the 2 last ones.
Oh, nice.
But anyway, some Naruto. I like to call him Naruto. And I like when people tell me, actually, it's Naruto. Now I'm like, oh, okay.
You sell those? Do they sell it already?
Yeah, I think they're out. They should be out. I mean, if I got them, they should be out.
Where do they get it? Where do people buy them?
Just comic book shops.
Okay.
Or online. But they're variants. So I don't know if they're like one in variant covers. The way it works is like they're not the regular cover. The regular cover they'll make whatever the print run is. And then these are like 1 out of 25 or 75 or 50 or whatever. Like you can they're called incentive variants. So a comic book store will say, "Oh, okay, let's get whoever the artist is that did the variant, and they'll get them."
I see.
But
pretty cool.
But yeah. So anyway, yeah, IDW. Thanks for the comps. Usually, like if you'll do a cover and stuff, publishers will give you a copy that you don't have to go hunt down. Especially for like for variants, so sometimes they're hard to find. So if you want to have a copy of something you did, it's cool if the publisher hooks you up with a comp or two.
Man.
So
me, like I never got any of those. My CDs, like the songs I produced, like it was used on something. Sometimes like I didn't even know, was on TV.
He didn't even tell you. It's just paid job done.
And
Thank you very much.
Peace, matane, which like matane means like never, right?
Right. Yeah.
Man, like
it's different for publishers.
Even the Sony one, the Sony Ericsson commercial I did, the song. I found out in Shibuya Crossing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't
You saw
even
it
know.
on the screen?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was on. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I watch TV all the time in Japan, right? Because I was outside. But that screen, what do you call those? That style building screen.
Right. Well, dude, that's an amazing way to see your stuff.
And I'm like,
come on now, that's crazy.
Never told me anything.
Yo.
But then I was like, at the same time, like, who gets to do this?
Yeah, that's badass, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's crazy.
One other good experience in Japan I had was having my name in a Japanese manga tankobon.
Word.
Now it means something to me, especially to Asians who grew up with reading Japanese manga tankobons. Who gets to have their name?
Are you talking about?
Yeah, your manga.
Oh, okay.
Pikachu.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it, dude.
I tell people, yo, DJ 5 Duck, it's on. It's in this tankobon.
Hell yeah, dude.
And people were like, oh my god, you know a mangaka? I'm like, that's Felipe. I'm like, he draws
Yeah,
manga. I'm like, yeah.
He's a dumbass.